Message from God: all life is connected, and every dissolved concern, no matter how small, brings relief and liberation to the collective consciousness of humanity. Taking out your energies from this energy package of collective concern brings you into your strength and at the same time reduces the weight of the entire energy potential of worry. As soon as you stop giving the worry food, it dissolves. This also happens on a global scale. The more people take out of the game of frightening energy structures, the less power will emanate from them until they finally collapse completely and disappear. Everything is connected, and everything you redeem in yourself, you also redeem for the world. So find into your soul, into your heart, and let the light shine. Straighten up the view to the sky, and with your feet firmly anchored on the earth, embedded in the river of life, anchored in your center. The worry, precursor of fear. The worry is the little brother, the little sister of fear. Being worried is a contradiction, because there is no being when you are worried, and when this feeling has occupied and anxiously seized you, worry is the precursor to fear. Often and mistakenly, concern is associated with responsibility. But that is fundamentally wrong. Responsibility and concern are mutually exclusive, they repel each other because they are of different nature. Responsibility means making decisions for me as well as for the community in a manageable area for me and by virtue of my awareness. The concern has no overview, it lacks the superordinate connection. Worry is powerlessness and anxiety. Worry is weak and weakens, presses, and depressed. When you are worried, you usually walk bent over. Your body indicates, I am worried. Since you don't know what to expect or what a situation entails, you escape into the emotional pattern of worry. On the outside, you give the impression of being responsible because you worry. In fact, however, you are unresponsibly lose every answer. You cannot answer for anything. The worry feeds the illusion that you bear responsibility, that you are aware of your burden. This burden is noticeable to your body language, everyone looks at it. You are worried, but far from responsibility. In addition, the concern also nourishes the illusion that you are loving because you are worried about something or a fellow human being. In fact, however, your concern refers to your ignorance, to your own insecurity. Worry fakes responsibility. It is a substitute so as not to deal with the actual circumstances, contexts, and realities. This replacement has a very paralyzing effect. Also, the worry has the way of giving yourself noble and fine, of decorating yourself so that you dive into this subtrance of appearance. As soon as you recognize that everything is taken care of, every worry falls away from you. This knowledge brings you to a new level of perception. Worry can grow where there is a lack of answers, a lack of awareness, a lack of responsibility. Every concern, no matter, inhibits you in your work. You are blocked and your energy body accumulates energy that should flow freely. Worry arises from ignorance. If you know that nothing can happen to you or a loved one, then you don't worry. The non-knowledge creates concern. It could happen this or that if I or he or she do this or that. This is how fear arises. Worry fears fear. Get to know the things as they actually are and release your worries so that fears do not arise in the first place. Maybe you have already worked a lot on yourself, redeemed many patterns, only the worries are still there waiting for you to let go. Don't worry, just let go. Let go. This fine and important lighting work prevents any attachment to low vibrating energy patterns. Where the worry cannot arise, fear has no chance. The way to you in your heart is a constant letting go of old, but often still very formative patterns. The face of concern has no shine. As soon as the light shines there, the worry dissolves. By dissolving worries, you prevent destructive and frightening energies stay away from you. Looking and lighting up your small worries does not even create big fears and blockages. Without worries, you are not afraid, and manipulations, of whatever kind, will not find fertile ground with you. Observing, recognizing, and redeeming this emotional expression, which is deeply hidden in your emotional or mental body, is the finest work. If you carefully watch your thoughts and feelings, you can track down worries well. Therefore, it is important that you take your time. This introspection requires your undivided attention. The calming down and the silence allow you to look inward, observe, recognize and redeem. Take time every day to be with yourself, to connect with yourself. The light illuminates your path, your inner being. It is the daily small steps that eventually give birth to great insight. The piece-by-piece dissolution of worry brings you back your trust in the flow of life. You feel like you are embedded in creation, free of worry, because you know about the true nature of things. So practice yourself first to get into your silence. Daily meditation and the work of the divine light lift you up in your perception and you find your way back into your clarity. You recognize what is waiting for salvation in you, where and why, and as soon as you let the light in, you will be sustainably and completely freed from any worry. The worry is not jewelry and her face has no shine. The concern is widespread among people, and through this fear energy the human being is kept manipulable. Worrying is only human and a good sign of humanity. This impression is given to you so that you look bent and anxiously to the future, so that you do not look up and rise, so that you remain influenceable, dependent and manipulable. For those powers whose interests are to further enslave and shame the earth, a self-confident and fear-free person is the greatest danger. Their power dissolves instantly when no event worries or fears you anymore. You no longer resonate with frightening messages from the ether. The emotional part of your being no longer reacts to it, and there are no endless loops of repetitive anxiety and worry pictures in your thoughts. Although you receive negative and often frightening information from newspapers or television, you no longer resonate, which means that you do not let this energy into your energy bodies. You cannot be weakened, and by doing so alone you bring a completely new energy into the collective consciousness. Your energy is like food. If you escape the negative energies that harm you, you no longer give them food and they starve and disappear. The more people do not bind their energies ignorantly and self-harmingly, the sooner the earth and with it the people will be healthier. The collective exit from all debilitating, frightening, and destructive energies is urgently needed and is imminent. All social structures are built on the feeling of worry, fear, and lack. If you recognize this, you act out of an awakened consciousness and are free. As a result, you have created a new reality for yourself, and that has an effect. Your environment, your fellow human beings, perceive this, everyone on a level suitable for him. It can be seen that your operating system has awakened, and no one can escape this power. Because the scent of freedom attracts them, the people, like sweet nectar of flowers, which leads the bees to the flowers. If you are without worry, you are light, free and cheerful, agile and in peace. Only now can you assume your true responsibility for yourself, for fellow human beings and for the world. Where you are clear and in the light, you also recognize the connections. Your decisions have a new quality and true responsibility is now possible. You know the answers. So don't worry and free yourself from it. Become a lighthouse so that your freedom, your light, and your love bring people their own possibilities into the consciousness. All life is connected, and every dissolved concern, no matter how small, brings relief and liberation to the collective consciousness of humanity. Taking out your energies from this energy package of collective concern brings you into your strength and at the same time reduces the weight of the entire energy potential of worry. As soon as you stop giving the worry food, it dissolves. This also happens on a global scale. The more people take out of the game of frightening energy structures, the less power will emanate from them until they finally collapse completely and disappear. Everything is connected, and everything you redeem in yourself, you also redeem for the world. So find into your soul, into your heart, and let the light shine. Straighten up the view to the sky, and with your feet firmly anchored on the earth, embedded in the river of life, anchored in your center. You are free. The worry has gone away from you, your light becomes visible and your love begins to give away. You are in the flow of life and you know that everything is taken care of. Give all the worries to your father, your mother, the all-encompassing power and reality. Reseal from this deception and regain the power of trust, the quality of confidence and the security of divine omnipotence. So let them go, your worries, and receive eternal trust for it. Let go and enter the original state of your being into unconditional trust and God's all-encompassing grace.